Hello everyone, I'm Sean, alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we've got a takeaway delivered from Just Eat from Ranch's Chicken and Pizza in Walton. Now I've got I looked the name up just before I started and I've forgotten. Mini feast meal. Got a mini feast meal here. This was $6.89. Comes with chips, a chicken fillet burger, a piece of chicken, and it said on the menu 3 hot wings, but I've got 4, so that's nice. Got my paper towel there ready, and it comes with a drink. You got Dr. Pepper, and if you watch the channel you'll know I always like it when they have something like Dr. Pepper on the choice of drinks there. Now I had a look at the menu, I couldn't see dips anywhere to order on the menu, but when it arrived, me and my girlfriend, she's ordered a mini variety meal for the same price, and we ended up getting 3 dips. We couldn't see dips on the menu, but there was one that looked like garlic mayo, and then there's this which looks like regular mayo, and this which looks like barbecue sauce, and it's no, it's not spilt, it's just a bit of condensation on there, but yeah, that was a bit of something, maybe a bit of grease or something, but shouldn't have licked it. But we also ordered for $7.99 a 14-inch pepperoni special pizza, which is a pepperoni pizza with mushroom and onion, and I've got a slice of that here because I thought for $7.99 for a 14-inch pizza, it's a chicken and pizza place. We'll see how the pizza is. We don't often order the pizza from these places. We'll see how it is for that sort of price. Also, it's Tuesday, and certain restaurants or takeaways on Just Eat on a Tuesday have an offer called Cheeky Tuesdays, whereby you get 20% off if you spend over a certain amount. So this was over £15. It's Tuesday, so it got 20% off. So the pizza was $6.40. These would have been about $5.50 for these meals. So that's all right. That's a good price, assuming the food's up to scratch. Start with the chips. Chips are alright, they're generous portions and they were bagged up separately to the boxes the chicken came in, which I thought was interesting. There's a token amount of red salt. What I suspect has happened is they've bagged them up and then put red salt over the top, because a lot of these don't have much, if any, red salt on at all, but some of them were coated. Well, I think that's what's happened there. Mayonnaise is fine. I think I might be coming back to that with the burger because the amount of mayo looked a bit scarce. This is barbecue sauce. Chips are alright. So far they've passed 2 out of 2. We got what we paid for and an extra chicken wing. 3 out of 3 actually. They got Dr. Pepper instead of all just Pepsi or Diet Pepsi on the drink selection. They had Dr. Pepper and Mirinda and a couple of other things. One thing I do need to point out, the pricing on the menu seems terribly inconsistent. I was looking at the pizzas. Pepperoni pizza for a 9-inch one, it's the same price as I think the spicy pizza. Oh, no, sorry, it was a pound more than the spicy pizza that they had, but for 12 or 14 inches it was the same price. So the pricing's a bit inconsistent there. Pricing on chicken wings, £2 for a portion of 4, £3 for a portion of 6. I initially was going to order a double burger meal for £6, but that didn't come with chicken or chicken wings. It was just a double burger with chips and a drink for £6. But I thought I'll spend the extra 90p and just get a single burger because I get a piece of chicken and 3 wings. But the meal my girlfriend's picked up was only 90p more than the exact same meal, and the only difference is it's got 3 wings, so it's 90p extra on that meal to have 3 wings. Excuse me, whereas the wings on their own are priced at 50p each. So, you know, if you're looking at ordering wings separately, definitely have a look at the meals and see if the meal you're thinking of ordering has a variation that comes with wings for an extra 90p more. The bread on this bun, it's a bit stale around the edges, but I have had worse. I can tell to feel it's a little bit stale. It's got lettuce on. It's got mayo on both sides. However, the lettuce is very, very wet. That's made this chicken fillet quite soggy. We'll see how it tastes though. It doesn't taste so soggy as it looks. It's not a massively thick chicken fillet, which is a bit disappointing given the price of the meal. Well, some chicken shops, you get a chicken burger this sort of size. I've been to ones in London, and this is the sort of size chicken burger you get. Get this with chips, £2, that sort of price. It was a couple of years ago now, to be fair. Try the wings, spicy wings. Wings aren't massive, but they're big enough, and we got an extra one. I'm thinking maybe boss man had a look at the size of the wings and thought they're a bit smaller than normal, we'll chuck in an extra one. That's what I'm thinking. They're crunchy enough, nice and spicy, but not too spicy. Meat's falling off the bone well enough. Like that's a nice wing. They are all... I don't know the words to distinguish the types of wings, but these sort of drumstick type ones are not the ones with the two bones in. I'm a fan of those wings. I like them. We'll try the pizza before we try the chicken. It looks alright. It did say double pepperoni. It doesn't look like double pepperoni to me. It just looks like the amount of pepperoni you'd expect on a pepperoni pizza, or a meat feast pizza. But you know, we got three slices of pepperoni there, because that one should be on another slice. And yeah, I think I'd call that 3 slices. The crust is nice and doughy. It's not as greasy as some places can be. It's definitely a little bit greasy, but it's going to be. There's a lot of cheese on this. Most of the thickness of that is the cheese and not the base, I think. It wasn't cold when I put it on the plate, but it's gone a bit cold sat on the plate. That's actually a really nice pizza. You can probably tell I'm struggling to contain my excitement. This pizza's really surpassed my expectations, and I'm really quite enjoying it. Don't expect much for an £8 14-inch pizza with 20% off, £6.40 14-inch pizza. Don't expect much. That's good. I wouldn't have been put out if I'd have spent a tenner just on that. Delivery's £1, Just Eat service charge 50p. That's what I'll remember. It is a little bit on the doughy side, but it tastes doughy in a fresh sort of doughy way. It's not like a stale dough, or at least it doesn't taste like one. It's cheesy enough. The sauce is nice, nicely seasoned. I did complain a bit about the amount of pepperoni. I think the amount of pepperoni is fine. I just wouldn't call it double pepperoni. I'd like to see what they consider to be single pepperoni, if that is double pepperoni, but £6.40 on a Tuesday. Can't complain for that price at all. Absolutely blinding bit of pizza for the money, to be honest. I just don't expect it to be a thin and crispy pizzeria type of deal, you know, it's a chicken and pizza shop kind of pizza. Oh, we got an actual piece of chicken. Crispy. It's crispy. Seasoning. It could do with more seasoning. It's a bit mild. The skin's nice and crispy. With these thigh pieces, I like to take that off, because if you bite into it with the skin ends up coming off with it anyway. I do think that coating could do with a bit more seasoning, but it's crispy. Now, coating I felt was a bit bland, but the chicken itself is full of flavour. It's a lovely bit of chicken. coating's a little bit on the greasy side, but what chicken isn't, you know. Overall, chips, fine. Nothing special, but they're edible, and at a lot of places that's all you can hope for. Red salt. You know I like red salt. I like to see a bit more red salt on the chips. Chicken wings, fine. Especially if you're giving me an extra one. Chicken needs more seasoning. Burger, I think maybe dry the lettuce a bit more. It was a little bit soggy because of that lettuce on there. But I'd like to see it a bit thicker. It tasted like it had more seasoning on than the piece of chicken. I'd like to see it a bit thicker for that sort of price. Pizza. Honestly, I didn't expect to be telling you the pizza was the highlight. Pizza and the wings. That's what I'd get. You can get a portion of 18 wings at £8. I think if I went here again, I'd get 18 wings and a pizza. If I've got friends round, 2 pizzas. We can dream about the future, can't we? But yeah, this today was a bit of a blowout. So I've started my workouts again the other day. I've got crumbs all down me. Started my workouts again the other day. So for the next few weeks, I'm going to be on the old chicken breast and broccoli. So this was a bit of a blowout. Been to the shop, picked up the chicken breast. I'm going to be on that for a while, trying to think of some variations with it. But you know, it's looks like we might have a summer this year, so I'll try and get a bit fit for it so I can do something. But yeah, I've forgotten the name. Chicken and pizza. Ranches chicken and pizza. Ever so sorry. Decent meal. Under £20. I'm looking forward to finishing off that pizza. I'm going to smash the chips before they get any colder. And I'll probably eat the chicken tonight and another slice of pizza and save some pizza for tomorrow. That was a good meal. Thanks very much for joining us. I'll see you next time. Cheers.